Assalamu alaikum. Let's learn through comprehensible input of the English language the entire vocabulary and all the important words and phrases you need to know about cars and driving. First thing we're going to do is head to a service station, get our car washed, and then I'm going to show you the inside of my car and how everything works out. Right now, it's not in a pretty good condition, and I do not suggest that I show it to you. It's a bit ugly. You'll be learning a lot of useful words and idioms from this vlog. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so right now we're heading to a service station. A service station is basically an extended area of a fuel pump. It is where you can easily find the relevant services regarding car maintenance, and our job and our purpose is to have our car washed from the inside and the out. I'll show you how the car is washed, but for now it's a beautiful and pleasant weather. It's around 33 or 34 degrees Celsius. It's not blistering hot, but my windscreen is a bit dirty. You might see a lot of stains and dust particles on it. We're going to take a left from here and soon reach the service station. So as we're driving, we always need to make sure that we turn our indicators on and off, and we always look at the left side. That is the left side view mirror, and this is a right side view mirror, and this is a rear view mirror. So we always need to have a look at all of these three mirrors to ensure that there is no oncoming or incoming traffic from either ways or from the back. We should always make sure that we're not tailgating. There is enough distance between us and the cars or any vehicles that are in front of us to avoid any potential chances of collision. It's always important to have a look at the speed, at your speedometer, to make sure that you are in an acceptable speed limit. Usually it varies from city to city, but it's anywhere between 40 to 60 kilometers per hour globally. Here in Lahore, you're not allowed to drive over 60 kilometers per hour within the city, no more than 70 kph on the canal road, and on the motorways it is 120 kilometers per hour. So now we are going to head toward our service station. We see an amazing cafe. It's Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. And those were road parts. On our left, we can see Smash Burger. It's a restaurant. It sells amazing burgers. We can see that there are car maintenance workshops. And one of those workshops is here. We're going to come back to here, and then we are going to have our car inspected for some quality issues because we have to get out of town before Eid holidays. These are all of the car maintenance workshops. This is a bank. It's one of the banks here in Lahore. Bank is basically a place where people open up accounts, make deposits, and withdraw cash. It is one of the backbone pillars of the economy. So we're heading straight to the service station. And on the way, it's important. Oh, who doesn't recognize this symbol? It's Domino's Pizza. Then we have further banks along this line. Since there was incoming traffic, we avoided it by slowing down, just like we're about to slow down our speed. And then we are going to give way to each of these cars so that we can avoid any collision and drive carefully. One of the most important tasks when it comes to driving is to show mutual respect to other drivers, not be a selfish person, and ensure the safety of yourself and others around you while driving. And this is a Zoom fuel station, or petrol pumps, as you can say. And we are about to take a left turn. Let's just wait for this car to exit, and then we're going to go inside. No, it's not exiting. Let's just go from here. We don't have enough room to visit there. Yeah, we're going to take a turn from here and then head straight to the service area. You see, that is the service area. This is where cars are washed, and I'm gonna opt for a general service that does the service from inside and outside of the car. So let me just park it right here, hand over the keys to one of the staff members, and then get out of the car and let them do their job. So as I was just walking and talking to you guys about washing my car, a white car, as you can see, is stuck on the footpath. It looks like maybe the driver wanted to park but missed the angle, or maybe they were just not paying attention. And as per my knowledge, the tire has either been burst or punctured. Remember I talked to you about the weather? I said it was pleasant. It isn't. It's hot and humid. You can see I'm sweating at the moment, and the sweat is dripping off of my face. Also, that gentleman that I showed you earlier, his car is now being serviced. We have successfully managed to pull it off from there, and it's now, the tire is punctured, so I hope all he needs to do is fill the air pressure and then continue on. He's with his family, and what I am told basically is that it happens on a daily basis, which means it's not the people, it's the construction of that sideway that is making a problem for the drivers. Yeah, that's this gentleman's car, and if you can look, it's being currently lifted up using a car jack, and then they'll change the tire or have it filled with air, with the right amount of air pressure. And that is our car. Yeah, it's not really in a pretty good shape at the moment. It needs a lot of servicing, it needs a proper car wash, it needs a proper wash at the moment. And we're going to wait here for about another 30 minutes or an hour before we even get to our turn. It's Saturday, and it's usually busy because people are free on weekends to run errands and do the maintenance works on their cars. When you are obese, which I was, now alhamdulillah I am losing my weight, it actually adds to the problems. But now that I've lost a bit of weight and I've improved my stamina, I don't feel a lot of heat anymore. I now can manage to sit in this uncomfortable situation. You don't have air conditioning services available all the time, every time. Alright, so first things first, they'll start by rinsing my car with plain water, just like as they are doing right now with the one next to it. It helps to remove loose dirt, sand, and dust before applying any soap. It also softens up all the dried up grime. Now comes the fun part, the snow foam. We're using a foam cannon to spray thick, creamy soap all over the car. This helps break down grease, road dirt, and annoying traffic film without scratching the paint. Once the foam settles in for a minute or two, they'll now gently scrub the car, as they are doing as we speak, using a microfiber mix. Always start from the top and work your way down. That way you avoid dragging dirt onto cleaner parts. Now what they're doing is rinsing off all the foam using a pressure wash by spraying water. That shine is starting to come through. So while the car was being serviced, I thought, why not take a small break? And right across the fuel station, I found this, a local sugarcane juice stall. This is a very common sight in Pakistan. You can see the sugarcane sticks, long, hard, and fresh. He's taking one at a time and putting it right inside the machine. The machine then crushes the sugarcane, and fresh juice starts coming out of the machine. He's collecting the juice in a metal jug and pours it into a glass. Fresh, cold, and super refreshing. And here it is, ganne ka ras, raw, or you can say sugarcane juice. I just took a sip and wow, so sweet, fresh, and refreshing. It's perfect for hot days, simple, desi, and refreshing. Alright, the car has been completely washed and rinsed. All the dust and dirt are gone now. It is time for the final step, drying it up with a microfiber cloth. This part is important because if you leave water drops on the car, they can leave marks or spots later on. Okay, we're back. We're done with the car wash. Let me show you the interiors now. You can see it's now in a pristine condition. Ignore this. It's because of the extreme heat in Pakistan. When the car windows and doors are locked, the inside temperature can go up to 60 or even higher. So just wanted to show you something. Since I'm not wearing a seatbelt at the moment, it's showing that seatbelt is not being worn at this time. So this is the dashboard. The windshield is now clear. You can see I'm outside this restaurant. It's Stone of Pizza Valley. It's not Pizza Valley, it's Pizza Valley. That's how you pronounce the word pizza. Steering wheel, that's my wallet. This is the AC button. These are the knobs to increase the blower speed. This is another knob to change the direction of the airflow. This knob can increase or decrease the temperature. Yeah, it's an old model 2006 Honda City, but alhamdulillah. The mats are washed thoroughly, and if you pay close attention over here, oops, we're gonna ignore this one. Okay, so this is clutch. This is for the clutch. This is the brake, and I don't know where this one is gone. So this is the race, or we can also say gas pedal in the US, or accelerator in the UK, or in the normal language we use here in South Asian countries. The more we press on this, the higher the RPM goes. Have a look at that. This is the RPM, or revolutions per minute. From the back, you can see it's now in a clear condition. The windows, the back windshield, and everything, it's like a brand new car. Of course not out of the showroom. And I'm going to show you the bonnet, the hood, the engine, and perhaps even take it to the mechanic and have it inspected. So we're going to insert our keys into the ignition system here, and then we're going to rotate it clockwise till we start seeing these lights. And then in Urdu language we say salaf marna. It's not salaf, it's turning on the engine, powering it up like this. And now the engine is turned on. We can turn on the AC and start driving. But before we do that, we need to make sure that the handbrake is down, and we're going to put our car in the reverse gear. We're going to have a look at the back just to make sure there is no obstruction blocking our view. We're going to slightly put it in reverse gear in a slow speed, being careful. Then we're going to press our clutch and then put it in the first gear and start driving. Lahore is really a beautiful city. It is surrounded by trees, and somehow we are getting the benefit of it. You can see the shades. These are the giant sewerage pipes, because the construction work by Lahore Development Authority, LDA, is being done in Johor Town. This is a guy selling shades. We're now going to take a U-turn. We're now going to make a U-turn and head back to our office. So as we're driving, there are trees on the either side, on both sides of the road. This is a straight road leading to our office. It's about 5 or 6 kilometers straight, and it's really beautiful. We have shops and the service lane on the left, as well as one service lane on the right, on the other side of the road. This is a Qingqi, Qingqi. It's a Chinese word. It's another variation of tuk-tuks, rickshaw in Pakistan, and also very common in Bangladesh, India, Thailand, and the South Asian countries. So I am about to pull up and park my car on the ramp to have the engine oil changed. First, as you can see, he's now draining the old engine oil. It was dark and dirty, and it was driven around 4,000 kilometers. So it definitely needed to be changed. Then He's going to replace the oil filter and the air filter with the new ones. Clean filters help the engine breathe better and run more smoothly. Once the oil and air filter is changed, now he's going to pour in the fresh engine oil. This golden liquid is what keeps everything inside running cool and smooth. And finally, he did something interesting. He used a pressure gun to blow out the dust from the engine bay. So now, even under the hood, the car looks much better. Another mechanic is topping up the water. He filled the radiator bottle. That's important to keep the engine cool and prevent it from overheating. Now that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for showing love. This was my fourth vlog on driving and car vocabulary, and I'm sure you'll enjoy watching it just as much as I did working on it. Let me know what topics you want me to see in the next vlog. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.